Week 9 in college football here at SBR Forum Videos. I'm Peter Loshak, and we are talking with very special returning guest, Steve from collegefootballwinning.com. Steve, thanks for being back with us this week.
Thank you for having me back, Peter.
All right, the first game that you told me you want to talk about, Michigan at Nebraska. Now, I was kind of glad that you picked this game because it was a game that I bet on opening. I actually bet Nebraska. Looking over it again, I'm not 100% sure that I agree with my initial assessment, although I am kind of liking the under at 58 now. Michigan, of course, great on defense this year. Not sure this line should be this low, though. Who has Michigan beaten besides bad Big Ten teams? That's the thing that makes me lean towards Nebraska. Can they really come in on the road? I mean, Nebraska has, a very capable offense, and they can probably hold Michigan down, as we've talked about before. Denard Robinson tends to wilt a little bit against the better defenses that he faces, and he tends to excel against poorer defenses. So my initial bet was Nebraska minus 2.5, and now I'm leaning pretty strongly under 58. What do you think?
This is going to be my first total pick of the year here with you, Peter. And it is under 58.
Okay.
And here's the case that I'm going to build for you. Michigan's defense, as you know, it's ranked 9th in total defense against the FBS, 15th in scoring defense. In their last 5 games, they've allowed an average of just 9.8 points per game. Michigan's offense, on the other hand, if you watched them last week against rival Michigan State, they did not score a touchdown. Some people might be thinking Nebraska's defense is bad. They're ranked 78th in scoring defense versus the FBS. But since 2010, Nebraska's defense, and this is sort of a no-brainer, but statistically it's more prevalent than you would think, their defense plays better at home, to the tune of allowing 23.23% more yards per play in away games than they do at home. Denard Robinson now, you and I have talked about the difference in play between good defense when he faces good teams versus bad teams. Well, he is also a different quarterback at home versus away. He rushes for 20% more yards per carry when he's at home than when he's away, and he passes for almost 30% more yards per attempt when he's at home than when he's away. And we've got really good data on him. Before thinking that Nebraska is the right side, under Brady Hoke at Michigan, there's only a 3% difference between the way Michigan's defense plays at home versus away, and as we said, they're a great defense. Michigan's defense has only given up 14 plays of 20 yards or longer. That's tied for the fewest in the nation. This is going to be a night game in Lincoln, Nebraska. The temperature is expected to be in the 30s. Michigan also has the best punter in the Big Ten. Since 2009, after the first 7 games, so basically the midway point, both of these Nebraska teams behaved differently with respect to totals in that second half of the season. 2009, 4 of their last 6 games went under. Same thing in 2010. In 2011, last year, 5 of their last 6 games went under. Since 2009, and that was Bo Pelini's second year as a head coach at Nebraska, when Nebraska plays a ranked team like Michigan at home, the under is 3-0. This season for Michigan, their last 3 of 4 games have gone under. Under Brady Hoke, Michigan, when they play games, away games, 5 of their 8 away games have gone under. So we like the under 58, and it opened at 56. It looks like it's only getting higher, so you might even wait and get 59.
No, I agree with you on that. And just very quickly, let's say for the sake of argument, there's someone who bet Nebraska pretty big on the opening line minus 2.5. Would you recommend taking that back or just riding with it?
I initially started researching this game because we had some early metrics that suggested that Michigan was the right side here. Really delving into it, though, this game became a convoluted mess. We decided we couldn't take either side, and really the under looked like the best play on this.
All right, great preview. I'm definitely sold on the under, Steve. Thanks.